back on the trail after an awesome zero. And I just had the most awesome shuttle driver. Can't remember his name because, shocker. But his trail name, when he through hiked in 17, was Tin Man. Sorry, of course I'm starting out with elevation. Because he had a heart transplant and had a pacemaker, like before hike. He did his hike 10 years after the doctors gave him 8 years to live. Pumped me up this morning. I was like, let's go. Like, I just love stories like that. So yeah, there's no reason why I can't do this. So I was curious about these because I feel like they're new. So I did look it up. It's wineberry, and they are an invasive plant. But when the berries are ripe, they're actually edible. So I'm super excited. I'm checking off one of my bucket list items today, going to a food Wayside. I'm really excited. There's been I don't know, 2 maybe already that I've chosen to not go to because they were too far off the trail. The first one was like 0.6 off the trail, and the description in Far Out used the word steep, and I was like, nope. And I can't remember, the other one might have been 0.4 or something, but and I actually don't remember what this one is, but I did like read the description and it didn't seem like it was going to be horrible. I think it was 0.2 or something. So excited. One of the things the Waysides are known for is milkshakes. So I'm really hoping that they have them, because I did notice that some of the comments in Far Out were like, they didn't have milkshakes today or this and that, but a strawberry milkshake sounds so good right now. Oh, I need to stop doing that. I need to stop getting things in my head that are going to be, if they have milkshakes, wonderful. If not, whatever. I'm going to get a fun meal that's different than what I normally have. And a little bit of light resupply too, so. It's really been kind of sad watching the mountain laurel, die out. Is that the right word? They're not dead. They just are past their bloom. One of the good things about my zero yesterday, there were many good things, was getting to finally upload some videos. Depending on when you see this, you might be like, what? There's been plenty of episodes, but like, it's hard because I try to, when I get to Wi-Fi, I try to get as many uploads as I can, but there can be stretches where I just can't do that. I know I had like a while back, like almost 2 weeks that I didn't have Wi-Fi, so I mean, it's nearly impossible to try to upload a whole video without Wi-Fi or incredibly good service. So my cousin texted me a while back, and it was so funny. She was like, man, I never watch TV anymore, and don't you know that as soon as I get hooked on binge watching this show, she was talking about my YouTube channel, I get caught up on all the episodes, and then there's a cliffhanger, and now I'm just left wondering, like, did she make it to the shelter? How was her leg doing? Like, all these things. It was really cute. So, that made me giggle. So sorry for all the times I leave you on cliffhangers, and all of a sudden it's like, we haven't heard anything from her in a week. Did she finally get to see the bear and not survive? So anyway, shout out to Melanie and Jackson Jordan. I'm assuming they watch too. And shoot, now I'm going to be in trouble with all my family since I just gave a shout out to a specific cousin, but I love all of my family that's been following along and supporting and encouraging me. Look it. All right, Here's my first Wayside experience, Elkwallow Wayside. So excited, so exciting. Like, and they have so much other food and so much stuff and cold stuff. And the grill, the famous blackberry shake, living up to its fame.
So I met this mother and daughter team, Amy and Ella. They were section hiking all of the Shenandoahs, if I remember correctly. But anyway, we only had that one day together, but we hiked most of the day together and just had so much fun. They're just fun people and the type of people that you can just talk to and be real and raw and honest. And so I really, really enjoyed my time with them.
Not disappointed with my first Wayside trip, other than my tummy is super full right now. So it's like I got tricked. Like, how could I not get a burger and fries and milkshake? But then now it's been a steady incline. It's like 87 degrees. Yeah, it's hot. My heart rate feels like it's like through the roof. I have to keep stopping and doing heart rate checks. Anyway, might actually be getting out my shade umbrella soon. I don't know. Hot. So what I checked, I feel like I don't really need water right now, but sure enough, there's like an 11 point something mile dry stretch. So I'm gonna fill up, top off anyway, and maybe pack out a little. There's a hut in like 4.8 miles or something, but it's a side trail, so we'll see. This is just so hot. Amy and Ella caught up to me where I was getting water, and we were all like, we need to like get in, and we got our shirts in there sopping wet to put back on, and that was like 3 minutes ago, and it's completely dry. Felt good for a minute. This is Hogback Overlook. I think this is like my first view today. I feel like, oh, how funny. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, because yes, that's a great view of the mountains, but then it's like road, some construction work. That's right, we'll ignore that. Okay. This one might be a little better. It's kind of foggy today. Oh, again, it's right at the road. Oh. I guess the difference with the road is like, when I climb a mountain and I get a view, I feel like it's a reward for my hard work. And this is just like a slap in the face of like, I didn't have to climb that. I could have just got in a car and drove it and had a much better and longer view. I think we finally get a decent view here, hopefully. Ouch. Pretty. It's the first deer I've seen all day. Got used to seeing like a ton every day. Hey, buddy. I'm sorry for walking towards you, but you're right on the trail. Must be a little mosquito bothering him. typically try to avoid taking side trails to have to get water. It's not even a question today. It's gonna end up being round trip about a half mile. I don't care. I need it. It's so hot. Like, not just to fill up my water, like I need to dump water over my head again, drench my shirt again, guzzle some water and refill. Hi. I am very sorry to be getting so close to you, but I need water. So I'm just passing by, okay? Have a really, really nice day. And you're smart for being over here by the water. I don't know, that kind of looks like a pool to me. It's hard when you take these side trails. And it's like, it's so hot and so like inclining right now, and it's not even counting. Anyway, I got filled up, kind of. My one water bottle that I normally put my electrolyte mix in, when I went to fill it up, I don't know if it's, I'm gonna say it wasn't mold. I think it was just like, I don't know, maybe like residue from electrolyte mixes that didn't get, I don't know, but I was kind of scared. It's kind of icky, so I'm afraid to use that. So I'm just packing out extra in my Canuck bag. But my friend Amy, that I just met today, got down there right when I was fixing to leave, and I told her that, and her husband and 4-year-old were with her because they're kind of like, they met them today to like bring them resupply if they needed it. Anyway, so her husband's like, we've got water in the car, and I'm like, man, if I would have met up with her earlier, I could have avoided that half-mile round trip. But either way, I think I'm gonna stop at their car. Ella's in there, the teenage daughter, and even though we just met today, they're like the people that I can just click with and can tease and whatever. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go up and scare Ella. So I'm hoping that works. And then they're like, we've got extra food in there, so might go check it out, scare Ella, grab a water bottle, and if they have anything, because then oh, because here's my thing. From here, and it's almost 5:30. I either have 4 hours, sorry, not 4 hours, 4 miles, or was it 8 miles or 7.5? I can't remember. The later one gets me to water, and that's what I would prefer. But it would be, I think it would turn into headlamp hiking, which is okay, but it would be nice if I could just, kind of grab something to eat right now to kind of tide me over, because it'll be late. We'll see.
You're making the video. Can we redo me scaring you, please, for my video? Amy's getting me a bag of ice. I am a princess.
No, that's the
Bag of ice on my, it's not on my neck. Can you see how it's like, it's kind of on my neck, my shoulders. Feels amazing, and it's just like staying in place because my backpack's holding it in place. What a game changer. I might just hike all the way to Katahdin tonight. Okay, that kind of looks like water to me. Whatever. Weird how far out doesn't list things sometimes, and maybe that's, just something because of all the rain we've had lately. I don't know, but I sure would not have taken the half-mile round trip to get water if I knew that was there. On the other hand, before I get too sassy, if I hadn't went down to the shelter, I wouldn't have seen Amy and wouldn't have known to like get the other water out of their car and the bag of ice that is saving my life right now. So whatevs. How I feel right at this moment, I think confirms that I need to take like a 2-hour break in the middle of the day when it's this hot. Like if it's, you know, mid to upper 80s or higher. Like I feel so good right now. I'm cruising. Earlier, like this, I can do, it's more like probably 2.5, 3 miles per hour. I definitely can do faster, but that's when I'm pushing it. I'm just walking at my comfortable pace right now. Earlier, when it was so hot and there was incline, I think I did like in an hour, like 1.5 miles. Like that is very slow for me. So, and it wasn't enjoyable. I'm gonna try really, really hard to wake up even earlier tomorrow and get on trail even earlier. Like I've been shooting for 7 or 7:30, but I'm gonna try for 6 or 6:30 tomorrow. Take a nice long break in the middle of the day and then not be afraid to hike into the evening. It's just kind of not worth it to make myself miserable, and I'm not even really covering that much ground when I hike in the heat of the day. So we'll see how this plan works. No, it just got like a little foggy, but oh well. Still a really pretty view. The description and far out for this said that it was a scary drop off or something like that. I mean, yeah, I don't see how that's any more scary than some of the other ones we've had. Huh. You know, I saw that and I was like, ooh, I want to go there. I mean, unless they're saying unless people go out to that one or some of the other ones, I don't know. I mean, this one just feels kind of normal. Normal scary. I'm torn because I feel like if I kept going, I could get to that camp spot right before dark. But on the other hand, that's showing up super late without dinner. So I think I'm gonna allow myself to chill at this beautiful place for like, not long, but like maybe 20 minutes or something, and go ahead and like cook some dinner. And then hopefully that'll like fuel me to get there. This is one of my favorite meals that I made and dehydrated. It's buffalo chicken corn dip. Super, super good. Probably the least shy red columbine I've ever seen, meaning they always are, you know, completely covering their face. Hello. I wonder if it's the ticks, like deer ticks, that are bothering the deer, because the last few I've seen have been like irritated. I'm trying to like get something off of them. Huh. Poor things. They need a bug net. Hi. I'm trying to get to my camp before dark. I hate to intrude on you. And I don't want to scare you or get up in your business, but thank you. Have a wonderful night. You're very beautiful. Thank you for not being scared. You should be scared of humans though, but anyway, you're beautiful. Hi. I know it's not going to turn out. Here's Bunny Rabbit, but you should have seen how high it just jumped. It was so funny. Oh, are we pretending like we're not there? Okay. Oh. You are so cute. Bye. Have a good night. Okay. Fantastic water source. Kind of wish I had gotten here earlier when I was so hot. But that's okay. So my campsite is supposed to be just up like 0.1 or something. I don't like hiking this late, but the heat is kind of forcing it. So I never have other campers with me at stealth spots. But tonight, when I roll up past dark, there's another camper there. Which means I had to set up my tent like in a lot more darkness than normal. And then like, I didn't want to shine my headlamp around looking for a tree to hang. I feel really rude showing up past dark. So I'm just like tromping back down the trail looking for a tree. Ugh. And not having a lot of luck.